I've bent the screwdriver, but...
We were excited, realizing there was only so much we both could get done with Millie at the yard, not that it wasn't expected. We were coming up to a big visit. After a failed mission to get them to Norway when Millie was 3 weeks old, the day had finally come for Cody's parents to meet Millie. This is Vinyasa, our floating home that we, as the name suggests, mindfully try to move through life on from one place to the next. Now with a new crew member, our little girl Millie Breeze, we aim to live simply with less stuff and hassle while working, exploring, and dreaming. I'm Therese, and this is Cody. Subscribe and join in on our life's journey with the world at our keel. All right. Are we ready?
Oh, I'm ready. The real thing is Grandma ready?
Just past the 4-month mark, Cody was probably equally excited as his parents were, and Cody's mom in particular had to go through a rough time not being able to come to see us. COVID sure knows how to take away precious moments. Born so little and a month early, we kept convincing them that she's still super small, but the fact of the matter was that she was starting to grow into a tiny human with a mind of her own. Needless to say, it was about time to meet her American grandparents.
Huh?
Pick her up first. I want to point house.
We'll pick her up.
Still sounds like one of those get lucky cards in Norwegian Monopoly stating, your uncle in America just sent you $10,000. But with so many people loving her though, and actually having an uncle in America yet to meet, she would most likely feel like she won 1,000,000 kisses one day. Because for now, that's the only currency she knows. Grandparents make a world of a difference, and I was finally able to help out more in the yard. Alright, so we are gonna race the water line off to this buoy right here. The boat used to have 2 of those gold stripes, but yeah, it kept getting really dirty, so it's better to race the black a little bit. We're also gonna sit in Sag Harbor, and the water there is really muddy. There's a lot of growth, so for the whole summer season. So we just agreed on it's better to just raise it. Eventually we will also remove that other gold stripe and just have a white hull and a black bottom. Fixing up the keel, getting the prop shaft ready. So, Cody's parents have Millie and they took her for a walk. So they are gonna hang out in the sun with her and I can do some work then. So that's awesome. Total game changer. We had to face the fact that we weren't going to get that solar arch built here, but we were headed for splash day with 10 days left. Millie had up until this point been able to take a bottle without any stress whatsoever, but for some reason, now was the time she quit that cold turkey. That still meant a lot of back and forth to the yard for me, as we tried to give Millie and Grandma some relief, but I could at least perform 2 to 3 hour tasks instead of 15 minutes, and we also got some much needed help from Cody's dad, polishing the hull and getting the occasional part and tool.
Panel.
We got power.
13 volts. And what are we up to? Day 4, whatever, 5, I don't know.
Cleaning bilges.
Not just bilges, I want to have this view. Look how clean.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, this is a mess. But as soon as we have one room clean, we can start to clean everything that goes in there, and boom, we can shift things around.
Yes.
Actually get situated.
Whew.
Just inspected our water tank. That is completely clean. Makes me very happy.
Yes. Well, we still have to pump out or make sure we don't have any leaks and then run water through our whole lines and everything. And
we moved the stands today, and we're gonna paint the rest of the hull now any day.
No.
Cross my
I
fingers.
will tell you what we have.
I'm not having a 4-minute video on just power alone. That is not what I'm doing. So guess
wait,
what?
no,
I'm on
no.
the trigger.
No,
I'm on the
we
trigger.
have
Action. Do you feel hurt? Bless you. Double bless you. Triple. Come on, you don't need
so
that
much
many
dust
blessings.
in here. Okay. So we have 2 layers of epoxy. We're moving our water line up. We have 2 layers of epoxy on sail drive and where we're moving our water line to.
3 layers.
Those 2, we stopped at 2 yesterday.
No, we didn't. We
3.
did 1, then we did another, then we had lunch, and then we did 1 more. That's 3.
You did 1 more without me, yeah. So we have 3 layers of epoxy. So actually, we're not going to be painting epoxy today.
No.
But we've moved the jack stands and we're going to basically knock off the little barnacles that are there and then come in and do a layer of bottom paint. I think we still have the previous layer of bottom paint to add on top of, so we should be good. We are super lucky right now to have my mom and dad here for a babysitting service. 2, 3, go! 1, 2, 3, go!
Yeah. So I have about 1 more hour before feeding's on.
Yeah, we have to
Again.
hurry. Okay, here's the moment of truth.
Crossing fingers.
Okay, turn it off. We have a water pump, working water pump. Okay.
Oh man.
Step 1.
The little joys in life.
Step 2, cut the compressor on the fridge. Right.
Yeah.
Blowers on.
There it goes.
Awesome. All right, cut it off. Cool.
How much
Bilge
more?
pump.
Okay.
Real quick. Okay, off. Yes, we have a bilge pump. Everything is working. No, that, yeah. Okay, well, we have one little issue, but
Nav instruments. Who needs them?
okay, well, that's easy. Well, we know
Figure out
something.
that. Okay, so Cody's in timeout because he was being
I never
mean.
did anything.
No, what happened was we were filling our water tank and all of a sudden the bill just started to fill up. And that's never a good thing, so we just figured out what it was, or Cody did. And turns out on the water heater there's a little switch that actually can be flipped up and down to open and drain our tank.
This was left open like this, and it was basically just sending water in, circulating, coming right back out. So I was draining it as we were filling up. It allows you to drain your water tank into the bilge, or your hot water tank into the bilge. That was left open because we filled the water tank full of antifreeze. So when you winterize your boat, like we did, you keep this open and drain coolant through here. But then close it when you go in the springtime and go refill all your... I forgot about this whole system.
So we were basically draining.
I've been running the water pump for like, not paying attention. We were cleaning and then I was just running the water pump for like 20 minutes. But we're good now. But we did find an actual leak, which is probably good to address since we're here. So it's kind of a win-win.
Our routine became to get to the yard in the morning after Millie had her morning feeding, and then I would either come back at lunch or Cody's parents would bring Millie and lunch to us at the yard. We are coming up to D-Day, Splash Day. And we are racing the water line, and my hands are stiffened up so much. Cody took over, and he's now applying the first layer of bottom paint to that raised water line, and then he has polished almost the entire hole. Looks super shiny, and we're gonna be good to go. And then he's also started on Alfred, what I'm gonna continue doing right now. He's done half of it. See where I need to start. So this stuff is great. August race liquid rib, fast acting rib cleaner, and some of these Scotch Brite pads, and yeah, I'm gonna get to it. So stay tuned for the splash. Ooh, and Millie's with her grandmother, and I am making sure I can get to work at least the start of the day before it gets too hot.
So here's Therese's project.
It all made our days feel easier and lighter, and I got the push needed to be efficient whenever I got those 2-hour mommy free cards. And slowly, Vinyasa started to feel more like a home again.
We're trying to outrace this storm right now.
So satisfying.
And I have the master waxer, wax oner, or wax on, wax offer.
It is 1 day, no, two days till splash day.
2 days.
We had just been
We're
off.
not ready.
No, we're not ready. We have painted everything pretty much. We have a little strip to polish just between the water line and the hull, but apart from that, we still need to start the engine, put the prop on. We got our zincs finally coming tomorrow. That was a mission to get those. Apparently everyone's out of the, what's it called? Flexo fold zincs. Anyway, it is pouring down rain. It's Memorial Day weekend, and we have just been organizing the inside a little bit, trying to sort through and put everything away so that we can put, you know, all our clean laundry in place and get to a point where we can actually move on to this boat. So
We still haven't started the motor. It's not like we just haven't tried. So I drained all the fluids and changed impeller and the belt, and had a struggle with a bolt on the alternator. Ended up finally finding one that'll actually fit, and replaced it. So yeah, and it should start up.
we
But
haven't
everything
tried.
else is working.
Yeah, and the dinghy is back. We have the outboard running. Everything is, you know, it should be fine. 2 days. Countdown. Good morning.
It's cold.
It is cold. What's today?
Tuesday?
D-Day.
Splash day. Hopefully.
June 1st. Okay, this has been our deadline since we got here. We're pretty ready.
No. It's been my deadline.
Okay.
And you have challenged me saying that we can't get in until the second week of June.
Well, yeah, I've been saying that for a reason. And the reason is currently we have not tuned the rigging. We have not changed out lines. The sails are not up. So at the galvanizing place, they didn't do chains. At the sail making place, they didn't do sails. And the fiberglassing guy does not fiberglass.
And the welder charged way too much.
We're just gonna basically go out. But the hull has been polished and the bottom paint's on and the boat looks good inside.
And the impeller, the serpentine belt, the alternator bolts, the prop. There's a lot more things that we've been doing.
Yeah.
I've been doing.
No. Don't even. It's about 6 a.m. and Cody's here to just finish off some tasks. I'm gonna go back and clear out the house that we have to be out of by 11. So, all right, dude, get to it. Think happy, be happy.
We've ran everything. Engine is running, I think, good. I don't know. It's hard to tell until you
It
get
started.
to actually.
Yeah.
And you got the
Put her in gear
windlass
and
to
see if
start.
it moves us.
And
And the windlass was seized up. That's getting cleaned out right now.
we should clean these guys.
These guys they've had better days. I'm so proud of this. So we had a bunch of rust and everything here. And we'll grind this back, put some rust killing gel stuff on it. And then epoxy there. And you can't even tell.
Can't even tell.
You can't
Looks
even
real
tell.
good. Looks real good. Oh no. Look at her. Bimini's up. That was also a task. And Alfred.
Don't film him, he's a little limp.
We've attached a grill to the broken rail to maybe, you know.
Oh, yeah. Well, somebody
Something.
hacked Geno's website at some point, so we couldn't get any parts. So that part, the back push pit here, this will be coming in. The railing and everything will be coming in soon.
Yeah.
We can't really take it down because it is a support for our Bimini, so we're just
like
kind of
this
living
and-
a little janky.
Yeah.
We thought about running it over with a car, but then it's just...
Oh, the push pit to
Yeah.
straighten it out. Can we do this?
We're gonna find out.
You ready? It was exciting. Vinyasa was going to be floating again, and so would Millie, and for the first time we would be on board as a family, and we would move down the river to our summer home. I was going to have to learn how to eventually take care of her by myself while Cody was working and grandparents eventually was leaving, as well as getting us into a dinghy and do daily tasks that previously was complicated enough. Still, there is nothing I would rather do, and there is nowhere I would rather be at this moment.